Today, 6th of September 2025, you are watching the daily series Who Died Today. We remember and honor souls passed recently. Sad news, as the Duchess of Kent, Katharine, has passed away peacefully at the age of 92 at Kensington Palace, surrounded by her loved ones. Buckingham Palace announced her death with deep sorrow, and flags at royal residences, including Buckingham Palace, have been lowered to half-mast in her honor. Katharine, the oldest member of the royal family, was admired for her dedication to service, her compassion, and her deep passion for music. Married to Prince Edward, Duke of Kent, a first cousin of Queen Elizabeth II, she was a beloved figure who connected with the public in an extraordinary way. She was a familiar and comforting presence at Wimbledon, famously consoling a tearful Jana Novotná after the 1993 final, a moment remembered by sports fans worldwide. Beyond her royal duties, she showed incredible humility by teaching music at a primary school in Hull, where she was simply known as Mrs. Kent. King Charles has been informed of her passing, and a period of royal mourning has been declared. Tributes have poured in from across the UK, including from Prince Harry and Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer, who praised her compassion, dignity, and humanity. A Catholic funeral service is expected, though details of royal attendance have yet to be confirmed. The passing of the Duchess of Kent marks the end of a life devoted to service, faith, and kindness. She will be remembered for her grace, her generosity, and her unique ability to touch hearts both inside and outside the palace walls. In the music world, we say goodbye to Mark Volman, co-founder of the legendary rock band The Turtles, who has died at 78 in Nashville after a brief illness. Volman, alongside his friend Howard Kaylan, helped define the sound of the 1960s with hits like Eleanor, You Baby, and the iconic #1 single Happy Together, a song that still brings smiles to faces around the world. Even after the Turtles disbanded, Volman's career thrived. As part of Flo and Eddie, he toured with Frank Zappa's Mothers of Invention and lent his voice to artists like T-Rex and Bruce Springsteen. In 2023, he shared incredible stories from his life in his memoir Happy Forever, reflecting on friendships with icons like Jimi Hendrix and John Lennon. Despite being diagnosed with Lewy body dementia in 2020, he continued performing on the Happy Together tour, inspiring fans with his courage and passion for music. His passing is a huge loss, but his songs will continue to bring joy for generations. The Coachella Valley is mourning the loss of Harold Matzner, the visionary philanthropist who transformed the Palm Springs International Film Festival into a world-class cultural event. Matzner passed away at the age of 88, leaving behind a legacy of generosity that touched nearly every part of his community. Over his lifetime, he donated more than $85 million to healthcare, education, veterans programs, and the arts. His efforts built and supported institutions from hospitals to theaters and ensured they had the resources to thrive. Friends remembered Matzner not just as a donor, but as a hands-on leader who gave his time, energy, and heart to every cause he supported. His work elevated Palm Springs onto the international stage and enriched countless lives, a true testament to the power of giving. And finally, we remember Joseph McNeil, civil rights pioneer and one of the legendary Greensboro Four, who has passed away at 83. In 1960, McNeil and 3 fellow students walked into a Woolworths in Greensboro, North Carolina, and sat at a whites-only lunch counter, refusing to leave when denied service. Their peaceful sit-in ignited a movement that spread across the country, helping dismantle segregation and changing the course of American history. McNeil went on to serve more than 20 years in the U.S. Air Force, retiring as a major general, and later settled in New York, raising 5 children with his wife. His courage and dignity are immortalized in statues and in the International Civil Rights Center and Museum, a living reminder of his role in the fight for justice. Joseph McNeil's passing leaves Jibril Kazan as the last surviving member of the Greensboro Four, but his legacy will continue to inspire generations to stand up for what is right. Together, these remarkable lives, the Duchess of Kent, Mark Volman, Harold Matzner, and Joseph McNeil, represent service, creativity, generosity, and courage. Though they are gone, their contributions to history, culture, and humanity will never be forgotten. Thank you for watching until the end. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates and tributes.